not be meeting your healer, your spiritual healer, your mentor, or any of the person who's there in the spiritual work of curing you if you are under any of the negative energies. So this topic is extremely important. Like I always say, I always give you very informative topics, because I give you topics which are not written anywhere as such. I give you the practical things which I have done in my own cases of solving the cases of the supernatural sciences, or anything to do with your pujas or other spiritual elements. Okay, so these are the practical things that we have done, we have seen, and that is the reason that we are actually making an awareness regarding all these points that I always talk about on YouTube channels on different topics. So yes, so majorly now since I'm talking about India right now, first I will start talking about from India, the mentality, the kind of mind, the structure of the, your thought process is that, till the time you don't meet your healer and explain and give your own story and you narrate your own story, maybe you feel that, seriously things have not been done for you or regarding you, but that's not true. You need to understand that, it's not always, you need to break that myth first of all, especially people who stay in India. Now, I'm not saying everybody in India has the same kind of a thought process. Majorly, we come across this in the past also, and even today, at the present scenario, that, there is a mindset at the time we will not go to a pandit, we will not go to a temple, we will not have a face-to-face conversation. Maybe it is not that serious work that is happening around for us. But that's so not true, especially when it comes to the negative energy removals or supernatural entities around you. See, you need to understand one thing. It is the precaution that you are taking. Like I always say, I have got this written on the website as well, that I always say when it comes to supernatural events or anything negative energy, the word negative energy comes in your life, it can have very tricky situations attached with it. You need to understand this. You have to understand this. You cannot bring in your ego, you cannot bring in your own thought process, you cannot bring in your own scenarios of life that maybe were successful before, but in this context, you will have to surrender in front of your healer, you will have to surrender in front of your mentor, because there are plenty of things of this particular subject that you are not aware of. But that person who's a specialist in this section of removing negative energies, of course, I'm talking about the genuine healers, I'm talking about the genuine people, I'm not talking about frauds who misguide you or who create a fear in your mind that, even if something is not with you and you will go, that please confirm that something wrong is with me, and just for the money purposes, they'll say, yes, there is absolutely something wrong with you, there is absolutely something that is with you, okay? I'm not talking about those aspects. I am so much anti those people and all that crowd which has spoiled the name of Tantra, which has spoiled the name of the spiritual strength just because of the cost, because of the money and the materialistic thing, okay? My different videos on this topic also you can find on Mahakali Vedic Healing Shelter. But I'm talking about the genuine ones here, okay? The genuine spiritual healers. They always believe, you need to understand, they always believe, because this has been something that is something taught to him or her. Okay, to them this is taught to them that, you cannot meet and you should not meet the victim before you get to know about what has happened, what is the root cause, what is the main reason of him or her to be in one particular situation which is surrounded by the negative energies. Okay, I hope you people are understanding who are listening to me. Because this is not a insurance policy, or it is not a guarantee that is happening that, you have to come, meet, talk about the rules and regulations and the policy points and then sign meeting your agent face to face. No, it can be extremely dangerous for you, and even for your spiritual healer for that matter, or the person who is curing you in this context, because you don't know that what is the percentage of that negative energy which is around you. Maybe it's absolutely dangerous, maybe it's being planted like this, that, wherever you will go for help, and the main person who's helping you, okay, would be targeted. So then many cases come to us in which they say, we went to many healers, we went to many babas and maulanas and tantrics and whatnot, due respect, okay, and nothing happened for us. Now if that person was genuine enough, and even then something is not happening with you, you need to understand it is quite a possibility that when you met that person face to face, maybe things were planted towards you like this, and the moment you will step out of the house, through where your feet are going, it's like a GPS system that you're following. GPS tells you what, where to go, the distance, the location, right? Similarly, in the field of tantra and in the field of I would say this negative energies, when you talk about, there are different processes through which an automatic GPS system can be thrown towards you, and then wherever you go, whatever you talk, absolutely everything can be gauged, and that is the reason that your cure cannot take place. Sometimes, you know, your enemy, if it's a black magic on you, your enemy will design your mind or control your mind in such a situation that the moment you will talk to your healer, you will say, yes, I'm going ahead with the case and I want you to start my cure. Suddenly, after that phone call ends, when you're sitting alone, your mind will change, because your mind will be changed. It won't automatically change, it will be changed by those enemies, by those tantrics who do not want you to go and get yourself cured, because you have given all, you have opened all your cards in front of everybody out there, you know, that this is what I'm going to do, this person I'm meeting, and you have said everything over the phone to the healer. I restrict phone calls also for all the victims who are contacting us, because I strongly believe, and I know that, you know, anything that is coming with your mouth, verbally, your verbiage, everything is recorded, everything is gauged on the Amavasya and the full moon nights. This is written on the website as well. So we do not entertain this kind of a protocol. People who follow this protocol of ours, who respect this protocol, are the only ones who can come to us for the cure. Come to us in the sense through the mail I'm talking about, through the Gmail, through online and all of that. Okay? So it is for your own security that your healer is not reaching you. It is for your own security that the healer is not talking to you on the phone, or any of the team members are not talking to you on the phone. It is only through the emails, it is only through the written correspondence that you are supposed to contact for your own security reasons when it comes to the supernatural sciences and the negative energies and this different dimension thing altogether. Okay? So this is something that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about on YouTube channel, which I've done. So because many people used to question the team that why the healer is not meeting, why the team member is not picking up the phone. This is the reason. Okay, so that's about it in this video that I wanted to say. This was the topic that this whole thing was all about. Next week I'll come up with another topic. Till then, goodbye.